Hey there, folks. My name's Noe, and welcome to another episode of the CouchCast podcast.
And I'm searching for change within the couch.
And I am the third and the newest host of How It Do.
Club. How it do?
How It Do.
Club.
I just like to say How It Do because it just keeps reminding me of just the do it jiggle though.
Oh my god. We're already gonna get age restricted. It's 2 episodes in a row.
Hey, that's not that bad though. We don't know what I'm asking what jiggles.
The Jello. Does the Jello jiggle?
Yes.
Dude, no, freaking, if the Jello doesn't jiggle, you know it's not good Jello.
Exactly.
Be real here.
Everybody
Be real
knows.
here. If it's not buoyant and it doesn't like jiggle whenever you like move it, like in a cartoon where it just like jiggles nonstop, it ain't good Jello.
This was not the topic we discussed upon, and we're already off topic. CouchCast. Does the Jello jiggle right?
CouchCast and their opinions on Jello. I kind of want to talk about this, like for real though. You guys like fruit inside of your Jello?
No.
I think it's like weird just to have like fruit and shit inside of Jello.
I think of it as the same way. Do you want pulp and juice?
Yes.
I want pulp and juice.
What?
Yeah. Orange juice, dude, I get extra pulp.
Oh, you're foul. It feels like someone spit a loogie into your drink.
That's why I like it so much.
Okay. I guess I'm just the virgin pulp non-drinker, and you guys are the Chad pulp drinkers.
Exactly.
How it be? How it be?
Well, next time I'm drinking milk and you guys are around, I'm gonna say, do you guys want milk with pulp in it?
Yes.
Well, yes. I want to sip it straight from the cow titty. That's how I do it.
Audio listeners, video listeners, this is not what we discussed upon, but today's topics will be focusing on the video game industry and first-person shooters primarily. At first, of course, because if we know anything from CouchCast, it's
Oh my god, do you guys play COD Warzone?
I'll be real though. I don't even think like Call of Duty did Warzone really good. Honestly, for like a battle royale, but like it just got so sweaty and try hard so quick that you can't even like enjoy it.
I've actually never downloaded Warzone. I know that's like really weird, but like I've never played it. I've wanted to, and I've had it in my queue. It's just I've never like went through actually downloading it.
We just had no comments for that.
I don't understand how you've not like played Warzone. Just you won't play Siege with us. Now you won't play Warzone.
I don't know. I guess I'm
Wrong
just
with you?
constricted by Fortnite, you know. So.
Yes. The
Alright,
baby
this is
game.
where I leave the podcast. This is my final episode.
Well, it's been fun having you on as a co-host.
Hey, you lasted longer than our other one, so.
Yeah, at least you quit after we started the recording.
I gave you guys some content. No, honestly, first-person shooters and honestly, like, I love the genre of first-person shooters just for like, maybe for like power trips.
Power trips?
Especially, yeah, power trip is where you basically feel like invincible, and then you're like,
Oh yeah, I mean if you're
pick up
playing
something.
Doom, you know.
yeah, that's like what made me think that. I like love Doom so much because it just gives you that power trip of you just being this unkillable machine.
Not if you play it on the hardest difficulty.
Oh no, if you learn the rhythm and you get good, you can do it.
Have you seen some Doom gameplay on the hardest difficulty? You don't stop moving.
Yeah,
You are
I
never
understand
still.
that part. Have you played Halo on the hardest difficulty?
That's the. I mean, I don't.
Speaking of that, we need to get done with our lasso with all the skulls.
Halo, you don't move, but there's like a lot more like strategy. Doom, it's just like if you stop moving, you die, and if you and you
is literally a first-person bullet hell.
yeah.
That's the only way I can like properly
Spray,
describe it. It's just
pray, and hope for the best.
Pretty much.
But like the gameplay is great. Like you can't say it's a bad game.
it's true.
I prefer the Doom 1 and 2 over the new ones.
Really?
I like the new ones. I like the new ones because I don't feel like they really got rid of the Doom aspect of it.
I'm not saying that 2016 and I can't think of the title for the
Eternal.
other Eternal are bad games. I just would rather sit down and play Doom 1 and 2 over those.
I remember we played the retro games. We played through 1 and 2 together. Split screen back in the day.
But you gotta admit though, it's crazy for all the people that are able to play like Doom, the original, on like anything.
Yeah. I mean, it was
I saw one guy like soft hack a pregnancy test and played it on a pregnancy test. Yeah.
So basically homeless play Rainbow Six with a potato.
Potato battery.
No, the potato was his controller.
Can you like believe it? Just like the amount that is like changed in this video games from not Doom Eternal, but the original Doom to what we have now, and let's say like Rainbow Six Siege with how much like shit is going on.
Yeah, from like mechanics within the game all the way to like graphics too. I mean, I don't think you could tell like who's the dude that's in charge of Nintendo right now? Like
America, Nintendo USA or Nintendo Japan?
Japan.
I don't know that one. Let me look it up real quick.
But you go back, I know that guy, he's been in charge for, since the N64 came out.
Shantaro Furukawa, I believe I'm saying that right. I apologize.
Oh, maybe not him. I don't know. But you go back in time, right? And you tell these people about how graphics are going to look.
No. The person who owns Nintendo Japan is Hiroshi Yamauchi.
Yeah.
I thought it was Shigeru Miyamoto.
Why are you laughing? That's an actual person. That's an actual person.
Yeah, I thought he was the composer for Domino Ne, Domino. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
Shut up. No, just like I actually was looking at stuff, and like the original Resident Evil, all right, it said that lady what's her name? I can't pronounce it for the life of me. The big tall vampire mommy girlfriend, that's what I'll refer to as. She has more polygons in just like one ass cheek than the entire Resident Evil 1.
Well,
why are you staring at her ass cheek, bro?
Oh, it's just like that's how much we've like advanced with like all of the polygons and all that.
Oh, wow, you fell in with the rest of the Sims for Resident Evil 8.
I actually didn't think she was that hot.
No, but he has a point.
No.
He has a point though. I mean, like, you see like classic Mortal Kombat, and you look at like, I don't know, The Last of Us, and it's like two entirely different like graphic types.
As they are.
Metal Gear Solid, the original. It was said that like the amount of like polygons they used was so low compared to like even the newer ones. It was just insane. Like originally, like it would be like 1 million polygons in like one game, Now it's like a million polygons and like 1 inch of skin,
Yeah, it's
like a character, and that's just insane to me.
what's
Yeah.
what's a I don't know. Keep going without me. I'm trying to think of something.
Speaking of Metal Gear, what are your thoughts on Quiet?
I have no idea what that is.
Taylor?
Quiet is this mute girl that if she speaks, she dies. And she has to wear this bikini with like these very breathable leggings.
But there's a really good reason for it.
It's because she actually doesn't breathe oxygen same way we do with like through our mouth and stuff. She breathes it through her skin.
She's basically a giant plant.
Yeah.
And that's the really good reason why she walks around a battlefield in a bikini.
So she can breathe.
Because she can also like turn, is it fermentation, where you can become like non-physical?
Like liquefy herself?
Kinda. It's more like things can phase through her.
Yeah.
Oh, so she just becomes
She
like
has a parasite.
gaseous.
And
In
she's
Metal Gear Solid 5, the parasite that she's infected with only affects certain dialects. So if she speaks in a certain dialect, it will infect her completely and kill her, turn her into a zombie, basically.
yeah. So she doesn't speak like at all.
She has control.
So
of
I'm
it.
pretty sure you can't. I'm pretty sure you just can't play like picky choosy and just try to see which dialect works and which.
Yeah,
one
I've been
doesn't.
speaking Spanish. It's been working fine, but
Until
That's the thing, though, you don't know.
Speak at the very end.
Oh, yeah, to save boss.
Yeah, she speaks Navajo and English,
oh,
and Navajo works with the parasite, but she had to speak English to save Big Boss, who isn't Big Boss, but is actually
Boss who is not boss, who is boss but is not boss.
yeah. And then at the end,
Metal Gear's solid.
And-
Metal Gear is always
went through the entire tutorial again. That was my favorite part of the game.
I want to know what was the weirdest game in the Metal Gear series. Metal Gear Rising, in my opinion.
Oh my god, the sombrero.
That was completely different from just what was like.
Well, because
no,
it went from a tactical shooter to a hack and slash.
I loved it. I loved it so much.
Nano machines, son.
yeah. I've never really played through the Metal Gear games. All I know is that's
I
the
haven't
one
played anything.
with like the cardboard boxes.
Yeah, cardboard boxes are actually like. It's really funny though how like a super soldier can't like can't tell that a cardboard box laying in the middle of the road is something suspicious. You have all these. Super
Must have been the wind.
Well, let's think.
No, yeah, but
Yeah,
games in general have developed extremely well. And I remember what I was gonna say. If you went back in time and told somebody what it would look like now, I don't think anyone would believe you. Because I mean, what's the new Starfall? I think that's the new Bethesda game that's coming out. Kind of looks like No Man's Sky.
yeah.
I mean, that game looks amazing. From just the minor bits of gameplay footage we've seen, looks spectacular. And then you have games like, I mean, Skyrim was ahead of the time too. I mean, looking back at Skyrim now, you're like, okay, you can definitely tell some things are up, but
Yeah,
that-
but even at that, you can get mods to make the game look like it was out today.
yeah.
You want to overclock your PC?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay though.
But it's crazy to see like how
Oh
far
man, these
some stuff like
realistic
that
water
comes.
effects are really worth my computer burning a hole
Listen,
in my
I'll
floor.
just buy a new graphics card.
I'm just buying new graphics.
They're only $800 to $1,000.
Only.
Bought a thermometer. I'm gonna use the whole thermometer.
I liked that joke when it was with the odometer. Then I got pulled over. Anyways, so moving forward, one of the we all have some first person shooter games, or I guess first person hack and slash bullet whatever.
Bullet hells.
Yeah, bullet hell. Sorry, that we all enjoy. So my question to you guys is, what is your favorite first person shooter?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, I was.
I'd also have to agree with that, just because just like the amount of effort and like the time I've put into Rainbow Six Siege just greatly surpasses everything else.
I think me and Taylor would love to share the experience of Rainbow Six Siege with more people, but some of the people
want to download the game. If they do download the game, they never tell us or get with us to play.
I nod to Rainbow Six and its realism, but I don't know. Like, I don't want to say like I've fallen out of like multiplayer games like that, but I kind of have. I've more focused on the more Chad MMORPG aspects.
Those aren't Chad. Those are just life wasters. You are P on ESO.
I'm P on ESO?
Oh, you RP. Roleplay.
No,
Hey,
I don't.
There's nothing wrong with roleplay, dude.
I do.
Nothing wrong with roleplay, but like just doing that on like ESO, I just can't imagine it.
You'd be surprised in all I do in ESO. I also focused a lot on the metagame trial stuff too.
But lately, you've
But
been
yeah, I got my
Yeah.
3 weed smoking girlfriends in ESO. Come on, guys, you gotta believe me.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Somebody tell you that one?
Oh, there was this.
Or did you say that?
No, there's this meme that went around. It was like dude on Tumblr put up these pictures of like these 3 stoner girls. And it was just like, these are my 3 weed smoking girlfriends. By the way, they smoke weed.
Hey, do they smoke weed by any chance?
Smoke Mary
Oh
Jane?
No, and then like this guy was like, they asked those questions, and he got like really, really angry with them. I'll find the meme and I'll send it in the Discord. It's actually like it's hilarious to me, just how far he goes.
Sorry, audio listeners, you're not really getting a visual. And video listeners, I'm probably not going to pull it up. But
If you want to see it, go to the Discord.
yeah.
Put it in general chat.
Anyways, before bashing me for playing a different game, yeah, I don't know. I guess though, since ESO's not really a first-person shooter, I don't really know what my favorite first-person shooter would be.
You could just say Rainbow Six.
I'm not gonna say Rainbow Six. I know nothing about
it. Came out in 2015. It's still going strong.
Yeah, it's 45. It's over 45 million now. I forget how much it is.
It's been up to 45 million for quite a while.
Yeah, I know.
Halo Reach. Halo Reach would probably be one of my favorite first-person shooters. I absolutely loved that game. Anywhere between the custom games to actually playing SWAT, loved it.
They revealed that over the years of the game's existence since 2015, surpassed 70 million on all platforms.
In December 2020, the average players per day was 70 million, and the peak was 123 million.
Honestly, though, like, I do love first-person shooters and all that stuff, though. But my favorite franchise for first-person shooters, I'd have to give it to Battlefield. I've enjoyed Battlefield a lot more than COD, especially now lately, because I feel like even though the Battlefield games are kind of Battlefield 5 dropped
technical
off.
difficulties.
Is having technical difficulties?
I did.
Okay.
I accidentally closed out of Discord.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Professionals.
Professionals. No, I like the Battlefield as well. I really liked
Yeah.
Battlefield
Did
1.
you see the new Battlefield 1 was
Battlefield
good, but
5 are dog shit games.
What are dog
Battlefield
shit games?
1 was
Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5.
I wasn't a huge fan of Battlefield 5, but I really liked Battlefield 1.
Hated
I enjoyed
Battlefield.
I enjoyed Battlefield 1 until it became a sniper meta where everybody just got a sniper rifle.
Well,
Listen,
in games like Battlefield, I primarily use the sniper.
The only cool thing that I ever did in Battlefield 1 was I sniped somebody with an AT rocket from across the map and got a headshot with an AT rocket.
I really liked the Zeppelin, when the maps with the Zeppelins and stuff when they came.
Yeah, the behemoths were cool.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I liked the campaign.
Oh yeah, that was really cool too.
Didn't like the campaign so much for Battlefield 5.
Battlefield 5, there was hardly a campaign to speak of.
Well, it was pretty much the same as Battlefield 1, where you went through different stories.
It wasn't as good.
Yeah. I would still rather go back to Battlefield 3 and 4's campaign where you're a set soldier.
What was the Battlefield that was you're centered around being like a cop? Was that Hardline?
Yeah.
Hardline.
Where you could arrest people instead of killing them, but it was just easier to shoot them in the head.
Yeah, that seemed more of like a Payday kind of vibe. But you're from the cop's point of view.
It did. Yeah. It did have a lot more of a Payday vibe to it. I will admit that.
Yeah, Payday VR.
There's a Payday VR.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
You can just play it with people who are on PC as well. Doesn't have to be everybody in VR.
That's cool.
The only problem that I have with games like Payday VR and Fallout 4 VR is they don't actually make it its own VR game, so you can't interact with the environment like in games that are specifically meant for VR.
Right, it's more of like an import.
Yeah, so all you're doing is just changing the controls so you can use VR with it, and you don't actually get to reload your gun, which is one of my favorite things to do in VR.
Right, that was your big complaint about Skyrim VR. And of course you can get mods for certain games like Fallout and Skyrim. And I mean you could do it easily on PC, but now with the imports of them in the newer consoles and stuff. But for VR, I imagine you can get mods as well, right?
Yeah, it's the same as modding just basic Skyrim on PC. You just go on to whatever website you get your mods from, whether it be Nexus or the more shady websites like Lover's Lab.
Yeah.
And then you just import them to your game. I use the Nexus Vortex mod loader, which works fine.
I have to admit though, I never really dabbled that much with mod. I have a big fear of breaking games. There's been a lot of times where you can break a game and then it's unplayable at that point.
Well, at that point you just need to because GTA 5 is extremely fucking difficult to mod. You have to download this application and actually go into the game files and change them manually. I've broken GTA so many times to where it won't even load the game.
I've heard these stories.
But when that happens, you just need to delete the game, verify the files before you delete it, then reinstall it.
I remember for a good portion when you were trying to get the police stuff to work in GTA. I remember you were telling me it was I don't even know. It was I was like, what are you doing today? And you're reinstalling GTA 5.
Yeah, I spent more time modding GTA than I have actually playing it on PC. Just to get LSPDFR or...
Yeah.
I still don't know how to add in new characters which, like, if you're scrolling through Facebook and you get the live streams recommended to you, a lot of the times it'll be somebody just running around as like a skeleton or something.
Or like a monkey, like a chimpanzee.
Yeah, or like just a character from a different game, and I, for the life of me, can't figure out how to do it. But I've kind of given up on modding GTA at this point, and I just stick with other games. Like right now, I've been modding Left 4 Dead.
Oh, speaking of Left 4 Dead, have you seen Back 4 Blood?
Oh, I can't wait for it.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Just debating on whether I want to get it for PC or Xbox.
I don't know. I'm really like tied between getting the newest Xbox.
Well, I wouldn't do that right now because you want to.
Oh God, no, not right now. But
you want to wait for the next generation of that generation of consoles.
Yeah, like the Xbox One and like the Xbox One S. I think that's the one I have now. Is the white one.
Yeah, the white one. Yes, that was the one after the original one when they got rid of all the bugs within the system itself.
Well, I actually, for the longest time, when I first got my Xbox One, because I had 360s, because I had my original 360, and then if I finally got the Red Ring of Death, and then I just kind of went through like pre-owned GameStop ones like crazy. And I think I had like four Xbox 360s in my life. And 3 of which were all GameStop pre-owns. But one of them, I was like, you know what? Instead of me getting another GameStop one, why don't we just get the newest Xbox One? And then at that point in time, I didn't realize when people had Xbox Ones, you couldn't play with 360 people. So I kind of was trying to get ahead of the game, I guess, when I was in like 7th grade. But I actually bought one off of Caleb's dad. Well, my parents did because I was broke as shit in 7th grade. But it was a birthday gift. They bought it from his dad. And his dad actually had one of the original models. Like one of the first Xbox Ones. And, yeah. I had that Xbox One all the way up until I got this one last year.
I only had the 360, and I played that to death until like everything was shutting down for 360, and then I sacked up and bought an Xbox One.
Yeah, and then your brother traded us and went to PlayStation.
I honestly have to admit, PlayStation at this point is only good for its exclusives.
Which even then, that's being limited now too.
And I mean,
yeah, that's gone downhill a lot and all that.
How do you think PlayStation fans feel knowing that Elder Scrolls 6 isn't going to be on PlayStation? It's going to be an Xbox exclusive, most likely.
Yeah. The only Bethesda game that they're getting new for the PS5 is I can't remember the name of it, but it looks kind of like Doom, sort of. Doom mixed with do you remember that one game that came out a little bit ago by Bethesda? It's like Prey. That's what it's called, Prey. It kind of looks like that mixed with Doom. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. But yeah, that.
No, I'm sure it'll come to you. But there's a lot of new games that are coming out this year that I'm excited for. Battlefield 2042 is like the one that is like on the top of my list. Because I am like praying that it's like it brings us back to like Battlefield 3, 4, like that era or a feel.
Yeah, but I hope it's not more of like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Oh no, it isn't. It's more gonna be. It's from what I've seen. It's gonna be more Black Ops 2 level.
Well, that's cool.
Slightly futuristic, but not like out there.
Yeah.
You guys telling me you don't like the advanced movement in Call of Duty games?
Oh, I thought it brought it down, and then everything became a jump and pop-up shooter.
Yeah. I mean, there was a good period of time where that was like all first-person shooters for a good bit. They all were
All right.
doing the.
Let me state something about the specifically Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare. I hated the multiplayer aspect of them, but I loved the campaigns.
Campaigns were good, but then again, who plays Call of Duty anymore for the campaigns?
I do. Anytime I play
still
Call of
do.
Duty, that's the first thing I do is play the campaign.
Cold War had.
I actually really liked Call of Duty Ghosts.
Ghost wasn't bad. I think it was just
Everybody
different.
hated it for dumb reasons.
Mostly
I
Extinction.
noticed most people hated it because they said like the guns don't look right. And I was just
Or the
because
maps
they
are too big.
I actually
liked it because
yeah,
they
Ghost
enjoyed
was one of the
the
few Call of Duties I actually prestiged in. That, and I know a lot of people hate on Extinction, but I actually really enjoyed Extinction.
I got
thought it was good.
really into Extinction at one point.
Yeah.
Biggest memory from Ghost was beating the first Extinction map by myself.
That's nuts.
That's hard to do.
Yeah.
Because it was something different. Like it felt like zombies, but it wasn't zombies.
And that's what people hated about it. They wanted more zombies.
That's the thing, though. I felt like that was like a Black Ops thing. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel right if it wasn't in Black Ops.
But they never did anything with
before.
Extinction after that. You know what I mean? They never
Yeah.
never
But again,
even
who
thought.
was in charge of Ghosts? Because there should be Ghosts too.
It was Raven.
But Raven. Raven did a good job, I will admit. Because I actually enjoyed the multiplayer and I thought it was good.
I think
So
that was
I-
one of the first
like,
Call of
they said
Duties
that
too that had
they
like
could
interactive maps too.
I love that. I love interactive maps.
Mm-hmm. Like you shoot the gate in that one castle map, and the gate came down, or like you put certain bombs on walls and they blow up. And I know that's like one of the main things you love about Rainbow Six, is the map is completely interactive.
Oh yeah, you can make your own doors anywhere, basically. I think the main thing that we like about Rainbow is just the teamwork that you need in order to do it.
I love the teamwork. I especially like even with randoms, like there can be like no communication going on, but yeah, you can still understand like what needs to be done, what your role is. And...
Yeah, because there's the ping system on PC. You can type in chat. Yeah, occasionally you'll run into an asshole just being toxic for no reason, which is always annoying.
I mean, that's just video games in general. There's always a toxic community.
But lately, I haven't been getting that as much with Rainbow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know. Is there going to be another like game like Rainbow Six Siege ever going to come out again, or is there any announcements on that?
Yes,
Rainbow Six is getting a spin-off.
Extraction.
Okay.
Which is supposed to be based off of its Operation Chimera.
I have no idea what that means.
It's like Extinction that we were talking about.
Really?
Basically a zombies/aliens mode.
Zombies/aliens/virus thing. It's really cool. It was really enjoyable. A lot of people loved it, and they thought it was gonna be like an actual part of the game that they were gonna keep updating.
Yeah.
So it like blew up that much when it came out.
Was it more of just like a Halloween event type thing, or?
No, it wasn't a Halloween
It was a
event.
seasonal event. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Games have seasons now. and
Yeah,
every
yeah.
season they do something else.
Like
which
it went
they
on
haven't
for the
done, like-
entire season, which wasn't like normal.
Yeah. Now we get like now for Rainbow, every season you get like an arcade mode, like what was it, last season, they brought back Golden Gun, which is
Like gun game?
It's one shot, one kill with deagles.
Oh, man. That would be fun.
And the ragdoll was awesome on it, too, because they just go flying.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be kind of cool though. Like in another, it's kind of funny that that's happening too, because we were talking about Extinction. There's a whole game. So it's a whole game, or is it just like a game mode that's coming back to Rainbow Six?
No, it's a full new game that they're making.
You might have just got me into Rainbow Six.
I mean, one of the biggest things that Rainbow has is lore. Like every character has like a 9-paragraph backstory that you can read. Where they're
It's like
born,
smaller tidbits in like other people's backstories and like
you know their age, their height.
Yeah.
it's actually said this one character. Oh jeez, I just forgot his name. The Japanese, he's the Japanese operator, the male Japanese operator. I forgot his name.
Echo.
Echo, yeah, Echo. Because it's actually said canonically that Echo used to get with Dokkaebi. The two of them used to date, and then Dokkaebi would call him so often that he threw away his phone. That's why whenever Dokkaebi does her ability, which is to call people to like set off their location and rings, he doesn't get the call.
Really?
It like doesn't affect him. Yeah. So like lore also like they built it into like gameplay mechanics.
That's actually really funny. Like, because they dated, he throws away his phone. That's cool. I like games that have attention to detail like that, though.
And then there's also another thing where there's this back to like Operation Chimera, where there's this one girl, Finka, who has a scar that like goes across her face, and it was given to her by another operative, Kapkan, who's a Russian operator who taught her everything, and he did that in training with her accidentally.
He stabbed her in the face.
Nice.
Finka's got a neurological disease that's slowly killing her, so she gives out nanomachines.
So she has nanomachines, son.
I don't know what to say. I really have no idea anything about this.
I would honestly like the lore aspect of Rainbow. Rainbow has a steep learning curve, but you would get by just based off the lore, like reading all the lore.
Yeah.
Like,
I could give you a whole rundown of the Elder Scrolls lore if you really wanted to.
Listen, the Elder Scrolls, there's a difference though. You can easily pick up this lore where you don't have to run around the entire map looking at every insignificant book for the lore in Elder Scrolls.
Man, you really like to just bash Elder Scrolls and me liking Elder Scrolls. I should start saying, oh, you like Rainbow Six. At least I don't look at girls' asses and then say that I like the lore.
Listen. Just because every single woman in Rainbow Six is wearing yoga pants doesn't mean we're staring at their asses.
Hey,
okay?
everyone does it. Not all of them.
We like Tachanka.
Zafia doesn't do that.
Okay, but Zafia is also a mother and was drowned as a child by 3 boys in a pond. But her sister wears yoga pants.
I'm just saying. I just like my lore.
I play Rainbow Six for the plot. The plot is Dokkaebi. Whose real name is Grace Nam.
Is that your profile picture? Is that Dokkaebi, or is that
No, that is in fact Dokkaebi's ass on my profile picture.
As you were just saying, it's for the plot.
Yeah, the plot is Dokkaebi. She's a Korean hacker lady.
Man.
Who has a bad attitude and often gets in fights with one of the oldest members of Team Rainbow.
Who's the oldest member of Team Rainbow?
Kaid.
But that's not who she gets into a fight with. She gets into a fight with a man named Thatcher. Thatcher is so old, he was named after Margaret Thatcher.
He's named after Margaret Thatcher?
Yeah, that's where his nickname comes from. Because he saved her.
Nice. That actually brings me up to like a meme, because like it's like the British dude just screaming about how Margaret Thatcher died. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I don't know. He did the things that like things I've shoved up my arse. Coins. Pencils.
What?
Penge.
What are you talking about?
Well, okay, so Margaret Thatcher, right?
Things I don't really like. Ooh.
Yeah, he has this whole channel that's dedicated just like this. He's a British dude, or I don't know if he's actually British, but he has to be. He just starts talking about things.
Unironically British, like
Yeah. But there's this one video where he talks about how Margaret Thatcher's dead, and he's like, "Margaret Thatcher is dead." And then it pauses, and I'm not gonna say the rest of it, but it's like I'll say the one bit. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. And it's just like really poorly edited, like old 2008 YouTube content, but it's so funny because he's just screaming as he does it. And that's the only reason I know who Margaret Thatcher is, because of that guy.
Oh.
Alright. So, I got a question for you guys. Where do you think the video game community is gonna go now? Like, in what direction do you think it's gonna go?
Straight down to hell.
I see.
I'm not sure.
Have you been on Steam lately? Have you seen every other game and what genre it is?
I'm down. I already know you like your, Nympho trainer.
Don't be calling me out now. I was speaking with my other head, okay?
Or, age restriction policies. We are not going to be discussing that.
No, we can call them. There's a lot of adult-themed games on Steam.
Yeah.
Oh god, I was wondering when we get to this. Are we talking age restriction like you said before the podcast, or are we just talking about like age restricted as in like, oh, what's the
We fully discussed what it was. We would be demonetized.
Okay. I know the one that people were talking about. I don't know if this is, I've never like played through it or seen anything about it, but it's like something literature club. Hokey Pokey literature club.
Hokey
Doki Literature Club, and that is one messed up game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so it's
as Doki and Dokkaebi.
Connection. Conspiracy.
I mean, I
Goosebumps
had it
theme.
for Dokkaebi.
Yeah.
Great fan.
I think the future of video games lies within like Scrabble. Like Scrabble.
I slowly think that consoles are going to become basically PCs. I feel like
it's already happening.
Yeah, I feel like everything slowly more and more is just going to become VR.
As soon as I get set up in my new place, I'm not even using controller on Xbox anymore. Unless I absolutely have to.
Well, with everything, I eventually think that everything is just going to become... Everything will be VR. That'll be the game. Because
Life will be VR. We will no longer live life.
that's an actual thing, though. What was it? Ready Player One? It talked about that, where it forces everyone to stay inside, and then everybody would like escape to like a VR world.
Well, I can't believe you didn't even talk about the first VR-based movie, Gamer.
I've never heard of Gamer.
You've never seen Gamer with Gerard Butler?
Oh.
No.
Alright, so the premise behind the movie is Gerard Butler is a convict, right?
Okay.
So he's in prison, but they use the prisoners to play a game
as
in
players,
VR.
and then he slowly gains self-control, and then he
And the guy who controls him helps him escape. And then there's also another game that they play with just random civilians, basically Sims, where you can just do whatever you want with whatever character you want. It's a fucked up movie. There's a lot of...
It sounds like it.
There's a lot of adult themes in it, but it's a good movie. You should give it a watch.
A buddy of mine was...
I feel like things are gonna be more like what is it? SAO? Sword Art Online, which is an anime.
Here comes the anime.
Let's listen. Just for the premises. People can put on these like helmets and stuff. And everything, like their consciousness, just gets put into a virtual world.
I'd be down.
Yeah, so it's just like you can see things, you can smell things, you can touch, feel, interact with everything. Yada. It's just like you're actually living in VR.
If I had smell-o-vision in a video game, I would smell everything. Absolutely everything.
I don't need smell-o-vision. I want to smell the giant mammoth cheese.
Yeah, that's exactly it. If I had smell-o-vision, I would just have my character hunched over as I smell the grass and trees and everything around me.
Smells like dirt.
Dirt. I can smell it, though.
I don't have to go outside no more. I can smell the dirt in the virtual world.
It's like you're trying to have a conversation with an NPC, and then it's just someone sniffing them. And the NPC is completely like unfazed.
You smell like cabbage. What would Nazim smell like? Probably dog shit.
I mean, I feel like everyone would back then. I mean, bathing wasn't really a mandatory thing.
Yeah, but I think Nazim would smell slightly worse than everybody else, just because he's a prick.
Have you been to the Cloud District lately?
Oh, who am I kidding? Of course you didn't.
I like the speed runs for like how fast like the Nazim kill speed runs. Have you seen some of those?
No.
Oh, it's so funny. They leave Helgen, go do the horse glitch, and fling themselves in the white run and like falcon punch Nazim.
I killed Nazim one time and got a letter from his wife that she sent bounty hunters to kill me.
I didn't realize Nazim has a wife.
Neither did I until I got the letter. Shows you how much I wanted to get to know the guy. I just kill him every time I see him. Every new playthrough of Skyrim, that's the first thing I do after getting the Dragon Stone is just kill Nazim.
Target acquire. What about the dude screaming Talos outside the companion hall?
I would wait for him to lose his house, and then I kill him. That way he's at rock bottom when I kill him.
Oh my god. Jeez.
Because if you do the actual Civil War storyline...
Yeah, he loses his house.
Yeah, his house gets crushed by one of Ulfric's boulders.
Yeah, and I think there's
So
a
I wait for
companion's
that to
mission
happen.
actually where you have to go save him, and it's completely optional if you actually save him or not. Like if he dies, you can still go back and it'll finish the quest. Even if you like step on like one of the traps and it's like the darts and he dies from that, they're like, well, oh well.
Well, you tried.
Yeah, you tried. Come be our
That's why we
headmaster.
got paid in advance.
Yeah.
The companions, no refunds.
Unless you have dog treats.
Unless you have dog treats for the circle.
Yeah.
Why the circle wants all these dog treats? We don't know. They must have dogs somewhere.
Yeah, there's a whole pack of dogs somewhere in the companion hall that nobody knows about.
Do you get the joke, Taylor? They're werewolves.
Yeah, I know. I played through Skyrim.
Do you get the joke, audience? They're werewolves. They like dog
Got
treats.
it.
Scooby-Doo is probably part of the companions.
Codlack Whitemane is right? Is that Whitemane that Tim? Or is he a
I
gray?
think so.
He might be Greymane. I don't know. I thought he had a different last name. Anyways, he's Scooby-Doo when he turns into a werewolf.
When you gotta go and kill his soul,
Yeah.
werewolf soul, to free his human soul.
Honestly, Skyrim has some pretty cool lore with it.
Oh my god. The only thing I hate about Skyrim is the fucking Elder Scroll puzzle when you first get the Elder Scroll.
To this day, I still
never
really don't know what I'm
fucking
doing with
remember
that.
how to do it. I just press random buttons until something happens.
Don't we all? I just
There's
imagine the
some point I think I
Dragonborn
did
just
that,
sitting
like,
there as Serana's watching, and you're just like pounding each key.
Just work.
Listen, there's been countless different heroes that have tried to find the Elder Scroll. What makes you think a Dragonborn's gonna understand Dwemer technology?
I don't. I just push buttons till something happens.
Pull lever, robot comes to life.
Ooh, bad idea. Push button, thing move.
Too bad I have wooden sword that does 10 million damage.
Knockback 3. You just activated my track card.
On an entirely different topic, I've been wanting to start a D&D group.
Dude, I'm fully down for that.
Don't
No.
know
All right.
our
So
Nana
there's
doesn't like
this
D&D.
thing. There's this thing though. Right. There's this game called Demio. Right. That's on Oculus Quest 2. I am in freaking love with it.
You just had to come out and start talking about D&D, didn't you, Noah?
I guess so.
Now we're gonna have to hear about Damio for the next 5.5 hours.
What is it?
It's basically this
Dungeons and Dragons in VR.
It's this roguelike Dungeons and Dragons where you can go through. You get these cards with all of your spells on it. And you can place these cards down, and it's a lot of fun, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Just released-
Is there a prefabricated dungeon then?
No.
we need
They
to get.
have
So wait. Is
quests.
it just the board game in VR?
It's the board game, and then there's like the dungeon changes up every time, and what's in the dungeon changes up every time, but like the quest stays the same.
Right. So, but like we would be moving through a dungeon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We need to get more people for the CouchCast crew, and we need to start a Dungeons and Dragons CouchCast quest.
I would
Oh,
so
yeah.
DM that.
You could do if we all get a tabletop simulator in VR, we could all do that.
Or we could just do it in real life. Not everything has to be a video game, Taylor.
But things are fun in video games.
I'd be down to try that.
Oculus Quest only
But
has
actually, no.
3
But no.
hours of life.
My thing is, it would be cheaper to do that there than to actually buy all the equipment and such.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
yeah, because every book for D&D costs like $34.
Every book, you also have to do the character sheets. You have to.
Well, character
build
sheets are free. You
the
just print them off
dungeon.
online.
You have to build the dungeons themselves.
You don't have to.
There's imagination.
Yeah, Taylor, you need to use your imagination more. Did you lose that when you joined the army? No more imagination for Taylor.
No more imagination.
Guys, we're starting a GoFundMe to get Taylor his imagination back.
It's optional.
No, I just
Price is about $1 million.
I
Donated
just need the $2 bill, and that's enough for me.
Shut up, Taylor. We're trying to make money here.
False advertising.
Taylor's imagination funds go towards t-shirts. Oh, man.
So what are we at for time?
I don't even know. I'm going to say...
Oh, time is it now? Oh, we started recording at like 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we are a little after an hour and 20. So, with whatever. But, I don't know. You boys ready to call it?
Yeah, let's call it here.
Alright, folks. This has been the CouchCast podcast. My name is Noe.
I am no longer searching for coins in the couch.
I am still an otaku.
Yeah.
All right. New podcast Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Every Thursday and Tuesday, folks. Please feel free to comment your thoughts. Join our Discord. Links will be in the box below.
Also, if you'd like to see a CouchCast Dungeons and Dragons campaign, let us know. Taylor, anything to add?
Yeah.
Nope, I got nothing more.
All right. Bye.
See you later, folks.